Hey everybody, welcome back to my so-called mom life. We are in fall and that is my favorite time of year, mostly because I get to decorate. I'm going to take you on a little adventure here, showing you all the spooky and lovely decorations that we have in our yard. I'll also do a nighttime so that you can see what it looks like all lit up, because that's pretty cool as well. Come on with me, let's take a look. We are going to start over on the side here where all of my blow-ups are. So this is our newest blow-up, our tree. And then we also have our wiener dog. And then my boys, who absolutely love Halloween, got to pick out their own blow-ups. And so this was my youngest choice, the bat. My oldest got the kitty cat. And then this guy is from last year, and he's pretty cool. Then I am going to take you on over here where we have our tree set up. These little guys are all hand carved by my husband and I, and they're all the modeling pumpkins, and they all sit on different little stands, and they all light up as well. So they are kind of in a little seance around the tree here. And then here we have our zombie who is hanging on for dear life here. We also have our spider here hanging out on top of our little community library that my son built for our neighborhood. So that's Harry. He's taking care of the books. Then we come into the yard here, and as you can see, we have our blow mold pumpkins. That is the start of our spider web this year. And then we have all of the baby spiders. And then we have our mama spider. And our newest adventure is Papa Spider at the top. He is huge, hanging out on the roof. Absolutely love him. Then as we pan out a little bit here, I'll take you over to our friendly neighborhood skeleton who's waving to all of the neighbors. He has his dinosaurs that hang out with him, and one accidentally ate his arm, so he has it in his mouth. And then he has his little dog that hangs out with him as well. These do light up and talk to one another at night, but we usually only have them on Halloween because they're motion activated, so even rain kind of sets them off and they're really loud. Here we have our super cool blow molds that we have been collecting over the last, I'd say, 5 years. Here's our ghosts. Moving over to our witch. She's really cool. We got her this year. She is in antique. Then we move on over to our amazing skeletons that are on their way to the graveyard. And the coffin is actually a cooler, so we can put drinks in there for our Halloween parties, which we do have. And they are taking their time getting over to the graveyard, which I will show you in a moment. This fella is also on his way to the graveyard to pick up lost souls. He lights up at night. This also lights up at night. And then here is his horse that is taking him in. In the back there you can see our tree guy is hanging out. And then we have our welcome sign. This is all lit up at night. And then you come into the graveyard. So all of our pathway lights, we have pumpkins on, and those actually glow at night. It's pretty cool. So here is the start of our graveyard. And then it wraps around here. So as you can see, we have hands, feet, some actual headstones. And then our eagle, we dress him up every year. He is currently a pirate at this point. Our mums. This guy we got this year, he's really cool. He has to hang out underneath the porch though because he's wood, so we don't want to ruin him. And then of course we have some of our hanging plants or our hanging guys here. And I wanted to show you, so we are usually a gnome family. We have gnomes that hang out here. And so instead of our regular gnomes, here's more of our hanging stuff. We have our zombie gnomes that we put out at Halloween. How cool are they? And then as you can see on each of our posts, every other post, we also have these hanging that light up and they have different things on them. And then moving further in, we have Frankenstein. And then we have these two that are next to the door. We actually leave usually for Halloween. We go trick-or-treating with our boys, and so they have candy in them, and that's where all of our candy sits. I have not changed out my mat yet, but I do have a Halloween mat that'll go there. And then we have our zombies. And then finally here is our Happy Halloween sign with our pumpkins in my raised garden bed that my husband built me. So that is our daytime yard. At night, it looks completely different, and I can't wait to show it to you. Stay tuned. All right, everybody. So we are at night, and here is our Halloween decorations and what they look like at night. All right. So here is our spooky graveyard at night. Our spotlight does allow some lights, and we are actually thinking about putting another light in here. But we do have some pathway lights that kind of give it a spooky ambiance at night. And then here is Mr. Harry coming into the graveyard with his souls. He's all lit up. The tree man behind him and our street sign is also lit up for him. Here's our welcome sign into the graveyard. Then here's a better look at Harry all lit up on his carriage. And then behind him we have our skeletons taking their walk, and then you can see there behind the skeletons are pathway lights with the pumpkins on them that kind of light up. And then we have our dragons that are going on the house. We have a spotlight on our spiders to make sure that you can still see them. And then if I come out this way for you, you can see the ghosts are lit up. They look really cool at night. And then our witch is lit up over here. So you can see her and what she looks like all nice and lit up. So, coming over this way, we have our pumpkins all lit up in front of our spiders. And then here's our little pumpkin seance guys, the zombie lit up with the red spotlight. So those go all the way around the tree like I showed you earlier. And they're all lit up with their different faces. And then we have our blow-ups that are lit up at night. Can't see Monster very well. He doesn't light up very well at night, but he's there as well. That is our spooky Halloween decorations outside. We absolutely love the holiday, so I hope that you enjoyed, and I cannot wait to see what some other people post and see how they decorate. I always love going and seeing new decorations. We do Tilson Street every year in Michigan, which is an entire street where almost every house is a historical house, and they do different themes for Halloween. It's amazing. Check that out if you are in Michigan. Thanks so much for stopping by and watching the video. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already. Hit that like button, share it out, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you get future content. Thanks for stopping by, guys. Happy Halloween.